Now we get going then. Let's get it going, let's get it going. Oh, just do some curls, some shoulders to get warmed up. We'll see where the bench is at today. The bench has actually been doing pretty good recently. I feel like that's one lift that's been improving, which is cool. Not so sure my squat or like, we haven't been doing a whole lot of deadlifting, but that's been coming up a little bit too. The squat, we're working on it. The squat is variable for some reason. Some days you feel good, some days you don't. It's kind of odd how that ends up working out. What's up, Bruner? But the bench has been moving along, which is cool. Gotta get everything feeling good and progressing. So we'll see. I feel like my legs are seeing some kind of progression. It's just not like raw, like squat weight that's going up, right? Oh. Yeah, definitely usually try to get some good full range of motion on them squats. You can check out yesterday's VOD if you want to see what my leg training looks like. We went pretty light though yesterday. Didn't end up going heavy, but that just seemed right. Let's do some of these as we usually do to get warmed up. Get some blood flowing, wake up a little bit. We are in here pretty early, which is good. Trying to get in here earlier instead of staying up later. Try to get some work done in the earlier part of the day and then just call it a night on the earlier side will be good too. Yeah, my knees are usually pretty happy. My hip right now, my left hip is kind of the thing that's talking to me. It's not hurting, it's just kind of like, what's going on there? It's very interesting. But yeah, just doing like, you know, just a little bit more body weight squats and like, for higher reps feels pretty good. You kind of really hone in on that activation, feels good. Yeah. But even with my time, you know, focusing on running and stuff, like my knees have been pretty healthy, so I'm grateful for that. Yep. So you guys want to pick? I mean, I have characters on both. I think I tend to favor Alliance though, right? But I don't have plans for the EU character right now. Already enough of a struggle trying to get my Horde Warrior going on NA, right? But we'll put some work in on him. It's been fun doing some like viewer RBGs and stuff. Yesterday was fun. 180, I don't know, ain't too powerful, but you know, he's doing it. He's getting there. He's doing his thing. Doing his thing. I get the triceps warmed up. Oh, the pressing power today. Oh. That's some nice games and gains. Tank T, nice. Nice. Thanks, dude. Picking one up, hope you like it. Hope you love it. Definitely get more of this. I like it. This movement in between benching has been feeling real nice. It's just like a new thing for me, but it just continues to be great. It's kind of primes your lats and rear delts to be active. The bench feels good. Oh. Alejandra. What up? Getting the day started, man. I'm in the gym as usual. Seeing what's up. Oh. Let's see where we're at today. I can feel my lats from yesterday. And legs. It's funny how that works. Oh man. Oh. Gonna wake up. Woo. See if we get the bench press feeling right today. Oh. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Hickson aka Bow popping off Super Saiyan 2 style. Thank you so much, man. Starting things off. It's kind of like a straight arm pull down or something like that, Tara. And yeah, I feel like it kind of wakes my back and shoulders up a little bit in the kind of way that you use your back for bench pressing. That's what it feels like to me. Thank you, man. Get it going. Oh. We'll get there. We'll get there. A horizontal pull. What are my favorites? So if you're new to working out, some of the things that are my favorites, I'm not sure I'd recommend. Are you training in a gym? Because I like barbell row from the floor. Do you have access to that kind of movement? So that'd be one of the things to ask is like, you could try a barbell row, that might be a good one for you. You can do dumbbell rows. It just depends on what kind of equipment you have available. But barbell rows are good stuff. Just gotta make sure that you're bracing your core and keeping your lower back safe. So that's a great one. Barbell rows. Great for back. Oh. Do you ever experience soreness? Yeah, for sure. Yep. Like, have your exercise locked? Or your elbows locked? I don't think so. I think having a little bit of a bend allows you to pull with your elbows, which activates the lats more. At least for me. I don't think they have to be locked. There's not a lot of movements that I think you do with your joints locked, really. I think a little bend in the joint helps you like maintain tension, right? Yeah, soreness. I mean, a little soreness is nice, man. It's nice. Lets you know you're getting some work done. You don't have to be sore in order to have gotten a good workout, but I think it's kind of nice. Kermit, thanks for the prime hit. Big flex for you, thank you. Tricep extension? Yeah, are you thinking of this movement? Because this isn't what I'm doing here. That's a different movement. And you do want to flex your triceps. But what I'm saying is there's not a lot of exercises that you just like keep your joints locked. Alright, this is different than this, right? This is a back thing. This is a tricep thing. Is that what I mean? I'm getting some back activation. The back thing. Yeah, I mean tricep extensions are good too. But what I'm doing with that is I'm trying to wake my back up. Because this is, you're loading your bench with these muscles back in the back anyway, right in your shoulders. So doing this to get those muscles primed and get some blood in them is helpful. At least it feels good to me. I like the way it feels. Helps get things moving. And I can I can do this pull a little bit higher if I want to get into my like shoulders and traps a little bit more too. But the same idea, just getting things warmed up, right? And that's what we're doing. Kind of wake up and warm up a little bit right now. That's the idea. Get things going for the morning. Yeah, that's not like a real, like heavy movement. It's just kind of something to wake the muscles up. I don't really do all that stuff. But ganja gaming, I mean, that might be part of your thing, right? But no, I'm good. I'm good. Oh. There you go. Yeah, people who like marijuana will say it's good for every situation. There we go. It's not like if you can't handle the beast. I'm just saying, like, not everybody wants to have drugs be part of their life all the time, right? Yeah. But no, I'm definitely familiar with people who like to smoke will say it's good for every situation, right? It's just kind of funny. You do what you want. Here we go. Oh, boy. All right. I'm gonna do pause reps. Not super often. Not really. I'm gonna watch them wrestling. What kind of wrestling you watching? Kind of wrestling. I'll tell you a lot of different sources of information out there for sure. I can't say that I watch the bro science videos for guidance super often, but That's pretty funny. Any issues with too much in front there? Yeah, I've heard about that. I've heard people talking about like scarcity of information isn't really the issue anymore. The issue now is like, how do you filter it? How do you figure out what's helpful or useful or even true? Right? I've heard some discussion of that. Hopefully that can help you source of clarity on certain things. But yeah, I can agree with that. For sure. Oh, just getting it going, guys. Getting the day started. I'm gonna wake up and warm up a little bit. That's funny, Sterling. That's funny. Any reason why I don't tend to do pauses? It's just not really the way I like to do it, I guess. Not that I'm like against pause rips, or that I won't sometimes, you know, take a second switch when I'm getting warmed up, but not generally, right? Yeah. Yeah. But if you ever get info, yeah, for sure. For sure. Oh. Oh, man. There we go. Once again, hopefully me providing some guidance helps you guys out, helps you understand what's important and what's not really quite as important, right? Hopefully that helps. Pause reps for you. Get warmed up a little bit. Feel free to leave a tap on before I start spades. Sounds good. Oh. Yeah, I think so. Oh, yeah. Just a tool to use for sure. If you're looking to be able to power out of a stop. Yeah. There's so many different sort of little tools you can use, and I think that pause reps would be one of those tools, right? And if it feels good to you, then do it. For sure. I don't think they're bad. But sometimes you just gotta hit it, you know? Ooh, boy. Ooh. Thanks, Hickman. Do I skateboard? No. I'm actually really bad at like just the standing still and moving objects thing. I'm pretty sure we played Magic Legends. Which one's that? Is that the new one? I don't think I played the new action RPG or whatever. Well, we played the Magic, like, card game a little bit, I think. Okay, yeah. Probably haven't played that one. Is it like an action RPG? Where do you get it? Maybe we'll check it out. Might could. Check it out a little bit. See what's going on. Especially if it's open beta. Could. Definitely got the WoW stuff going on today though too, so. But we should have kind of like a long day if we get up early for sure. Like our coverage, okay, yeah. So I haven't played that one. I think I've seen like ads for it. Could check it out. Arc Gaming, okay. So like not Steam. Okay. I'll have to look into that. We do a lot of variety recently. I thought it would be good to get some WoW grind going, but hey, well, maybe we'll play that just for fun. Take a look at it. We could also do like half and half too, right? Play some WoW first. Or if our servers are down for a while, we can start with that, actually. That'd be cool. Alright, carbs are mixed up. We're almost warmed up. I'm gonna go pee real quick and we'll see if what we can get going on the bench today. See where we're at. Here we go, guys. So, I'm gonna probably grab one more warm-up set, and I'll get the wrist wraps on and go from there. Yep. Which work am I doing? Mostly bench press today, some chest. Yup. Now we're just getting warmed up. Bench workout means bench press. This will be the main focus. Let's go triple. Thanks for keeping this up, roll, man. Big flex for you. Appreciate it, dude. Sounds good to me. You missing the cable machine and leg curl? How do I like them? They're great, yeah. I got cable machine first. Just got this thing recently. Yes, they're great. Oh. I'm feeling super solid. Let's see. I don't know about that, Triple, but I appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the encouragement, too. Well, keep working. The support does mean a lot, though, man. I'll keep working. Thank you, man. Oh, that feels so wonky. Oh. Now if you get warmed up, I guess. It feels wonky. Oh. Bench press has been feeling pretty good overall though, so we'll get there. Okay. Get them wristy wraps on and start moving into the working sets. See how we're doing. Oh. See what's up. Yep. I have a smaller bar with a bunch of weights and 2 dumbbells. Hey, yeah, back in the day, my home setup was just a pair of light dumbbells and a pair of heavy dumbbells, so definitely grateful we were able to put this together, man. It's a dream come true for me, for sure. Yep. A lot of dreaming, working, grinding, planning. Made it happen, man. And that's fantastic. A lot of fun. Certainly comes in handy now when access to a gym is limited or inadvisable. But I mean, we've been training in this gym, you know, every day for almost 4 years, it feels like at this point, ever since we got it, so. The gym is still fun, but we've been in here quite a bit over the years, so trying to put it together, make it work. Yeah, I love this setup too, man. I'm very grateful for it. It's a blast. Dream come true, like I'm always saying. It's true. Say it a lot, and it's the case. Indeed. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Let's see if we get some work done. Get warmed up. See where we're at on the benchy today. Seems still a little, I don't know, off balance, but seems up. Thank you, Travis, for 20 months, man. Big flex for you. Thank you, dude. Yeah. Getting the home workouts. It'll help you maintain, for sure. Yep. It'll help you maintain. This is tough though, man. This is a strange situation. My stream hours? Well, I'm shifting my schedule to start a little earlier right now. So, we'll see where it ends up, but probably gym stream starts between 5 and 6 a.m. PST. And then, whenever we're done training, probably start the gaming stream, you know, around like 8 or 9 p.m., or sorry, a.m. PST. Then we go till 5 p.m. PST for games. I think someone should wait for you the wrist wraps. I mean, if you want to. You can. Yep. Yep. But I think wrist wraps are kind of nice. Throw them on when I'm starting to do like, you know, body weight or more, I guess. Something like that. But yeah, you can, exclamation mark schedule will link you to the schedule, but like I said, I think I'm shifting things to start a little earlier for the springtime. Make use of those good vibes. Ideally. What's up, Florida? 12 Robert Wireless, jeez. Did you say you were a dog breeder? Is that something I'm mentioning or I'm remembering, or drinking some carbohydrates? Let me link you. Good old exclamation mark subs there. You can check that one out. All right, let's just hit another set real quick. Keep it moving. Let's see if I can get in rhythm here. Keep feeling right. Mayan. Like having this thing on there, it's kind of fun. It does require some adjustment every once in a while. On there. Oh. Whew. You could tweet me a song. I don't usually mess with the playlist on stream for the most part. Does it sync work out to your phone? Yeah, it does, Draz. Yep. Do it, Faith. That's not what I said, was it, mystical? Yeah. Can I link the song? No. But you can tweet it at me. Links to the song. Okay. Yeah, the bottom timeout links. Nothing personal, but yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure what all Apple Watch does, Draz, but Whoop tracks a lot of interesting things like your heart rate, your breathing rate, lots of different sort of feedback from your body to get an idea of your recovery and how hard you're working. It kind of helps you balance that effort with recovery and help you get better recovered so you can train harder too. So it's a lot of interesting data, but I don't think it's the same thing as an Apple Watch. It is sleep, yeah, for sure. I think a lot of companies are catching on to what Whoop is doing innovation-wise, and trying something similar though. Which is neat. If you're thinking about it, I would definitely give it a try. You could use our link to support the channel and get 15% off. Then we also have our own team on Whoop, so you can join the team. You can track together, see what everybody's up to. It's pretty fun. Yeah. I mean, it is a health tracker, but once again, I'm not really familiar with what Fitbit does, but Whoop is not like a heart, like a step tracker. You can check it out. I would take a second, look it up on the website. Take a look. Start packing on some weight peeling. You gotta start eating. Resistance training for sure, but gotta eat, man. Gotta get some food in you. Gotta start learning how to track your intake and maintain a surplus of calories so that you can gain weight, which will help you get stronger too, build muscle. But yeah, you gotta get you eating. Yeah, the link is right above you up there. Yep. Yep. I've used a Garmin just for tracking like my running distance, but we're sponsored by Whoop now, so that's my go-to. Yep. So yes, that's my preferred thing to track, and that's what I recommend too. Yeah, well, I plan to compete still. Not during the pandemic so much, but yeah, I mean, we're putting in training now to be better next time, you know? It'll probably be a little while though before we hop on stage again. But what we're doing now is, you know, working towards that. Feel strong today. Oh, no big injuries, no. But I mean, if you have like, you know, get a little banged up, you gotta train around it, train through it, or not train at all, you know. But thankfully, no big injuries. You know, things feel weird or get a little achy, get inflamed, get mad, which this is what it is. Yeah, certainly. I mean, there have been a lot of situations where, like, somebody's whoop showed them that their recovery and sleep was really, really poor, like really bad. And even though they didn't have any symptoms, they went and got tested and ended up they had COVID, right? Which is really interesting to be able to track that kind of feedback that your body is telling you without necessarily being able to tell on your own, right? It's very interesting, huh? Here we go. Oh. Here we go. Oh. Oh boy. Kind of weird thing to say, don't you think, Reba? I like BCAAs and EAAs. I don't think they're gonna like make you build muscle, but I don't usually eat before training, so I kind of like the way they make me feel in the morning. Yeah. What, to not lift for a day? What? Your the vaccine, right? Yeah, your body kind of has to make use of the vaccine. So, yeah. Yeah. Ugh. You don't think it's optimal? How so? What makes you think it's not optimal? The schedule's, I think we're bumping things up for an earlier start, is my objective for a little bit. So once we get in rhythm, I might have to update the schedule. There we go. There we go. Oh! You know, I'm pretty sure I didn't really eat enough yesterday. I can tell. Oh. Man. I'm feeling real powerful today. That's right though. Let's keep pumping. We'll just keep pumping. It's not really screaming for food, it's just like, not really popping, right? Yeah. All right. Are you saying that whoop isn't quite as accurate as like a normal like brain sensor sleep study? Probably not. But it's pretty good. I feel like it's pretty helpful for me personally. But yeah, it probably doesn't have the same accuracy as like a sleep study with like electrodes on your head, probably. But maybe. So you guys, thanks so much. Big flex of the Super Saiyan 3, man. Appreciate it, dude. It's helpful for me at least. Helps me try to make sure I'm optimized for the amount of effort that I want to put into my day, which is a lot. So I find it helpful for me personally. How big was the study? Was that like a peer-reviewed study, or is that just like one dude? But yeah, I don't think I would be surprised by that. But I would be surprised if the strap was as effective as a brain scan sleep study. But I am curious how large that sample size was, and whether that was like a peer-reviewed study or is it just kind of like a dude checking it out. Here we go. Always interesting. Because I know Whoop does their research and tries to make innovations too, so they'll probably keep working on it too. Oh! You love it? Use it good? Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Whew. It's good. So is this just one dude testing his own situation? Yeah, so it's the sample size of one. Is that what it is? Gotcha. That's not a real study, but it's interesting for sure. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. But if it's just one dude doing it at his house, not a real study, but I mean, it's definitely interesting for sure. Yeah. Tips on improving bench form. So like your shoulders make more than chest. Keep working on it. I would go lighter weight. Do lighter weight until you can actually brace with your lats and get your chest moving. Yeah. You have too much pressure on your knees and your deadlift. Interesting. One of the things to do is try to pull the weight instead of just being over and squatting it, right? Yeah. I thought you were talking about like in a lab sleep study kind of stuff. Which, once again, I don't think I'd be super surprised that like way more intense equipment is a bit more sensitive than less intense equipment, but bootstrap's pretty awesome. But also one dude doing a review on his own self isn't like a big, large sample size study, but it's interesting for sure. So far the boot's been awesome for me, so I feel solid about recommending it to you guys. Personally. But it's very interesting, huh? Very interesting stuff. And what's cool is that Whoop they're hungry, man. They're gonna keep innovating and improving their technology and what you can do with it. So maybe that'll be something to do in the future. We'll see. More data is usually pretty good for that kind of stuff, right? Man. Oh. But it's a little bit lower, I think. Having trouble progressing with bicep curls. You can increase it with every exercise, but bicep curls give you trouble. You don't necessarily increase weight with curls. You can increase like reps or sets, or decrease your recovery time. There are other variables you can play with other than just weight. But I mean, sometimes it just takes time. I think I've done 3 sets here, right? Let's keep going, I guess. Let's keep going. Here we go. When I run warbanding, I mean, in certain situations where warbanding is useful, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's pretty great. Yeah. Here we go. Warbanding is not a run in every situation talent, though, I'd say. All right. Let's move some more weight around. It's tough today. But I suppose we'll just keep hitting it. Interesting indeed. Whew. Feel free to leave a tab open for us, Garden. It's only 2:25. Feels heavy today, though. I don't think I ate enough yesterday. Whew. Yeah. That's funny, soft. I have earbuds in, but we also have an external speaker. I think that was my 4th set, right? Maybe? 355 is my best bench ever. I'm not that strong right now, though. I don't think. Was that my 3rd or 4th set? I marked it as my 4th, but was it my 3rd or 4th? I don't actually know. 4th set? Okay, cool, thank you. That helps. You keeping track with me, thank you. I thought so. I think we're just gonna do more reps today. We'll go a little lighter, that's okay. Just pump it. Use that good form, get that good activation. Oh. Just that raw power isn't there quite as much today, but we'll work on that. We'll get the food up. Oh. There also might be a little bit of adjustment to the earlier schedule too. We'll get on board with that too. All right. Oh. right. Yeah, it'd be great to take the vaccine for sure. For sure. You should pose? I don't even think I'm a great posing dude. I don't think I'd be a good teacher either. I'm sure it's cold outside, man. It's chilly. It's chilly. It's chilly. I don't even think my posing is that great. But if I was trying to learn how to do posing, I would be looking it up on YouTube. What's your eye weight? About 215, 216, and do I recommend using elbow sleeves? Yeah, I mean, have them on. I like them, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know when we're gonna get the vaccine, but hopefully they get it going. I know Tally was able to get it, which is awesome. It's really good. But yeah, we'll see. But that'll be great. Here we go. Put a little more weight on and keep pumping, I guess. Woo. All right. What point do you stop cutting? I mean, if you're playing as a bulk anyway, why are you cutting? I mean, I could tell you maybe like, I don't know. How lean are you trying to get, man? You tell me. Do you have any muscle development, like to start with, or? Okay. If you have quite a bit of muscle, then I guess diet down until you like where you're at. You're 210 and 6 foot? Okay. I mean, I could tell you to diet down until you're like 10% body fat and start there. But I mean, I feel like it's kind of hard to judge where your body fat's at, right? But honestly, if you're 6 foot 210, I wouldn't really bother doing like a huge deficit right now. If you're playing as the bulk eventually anyway. May as well just be in a small surplus and build muscle now. Until you have a good reason to diet down. Because dieting is it's just not a good time for gains. But I mean, if you have a lot of fat to lose, you might be able to gain muscle and lose fat at the same time. Maybe. But if you want to, if you are committed to trimming down your physique a little bit, then go for it. Yeah. Getting muscle lose at the same time, well then I would just keep doing what you're doing then until you like where you're at, until you feel the way you want to feel. But when you start bulking again after doing that diet, bulk slowly so that you're not just putting all the weight on that you spent all the time losing, right? But if you're building muscle right now and losing fat, then just keep doing what you're doing. For sure. And diet down until you feel like you like where you're at. If you want to. Yep. The dude I'm working with has you eating about as much as you did before, but less calories, so it's not as much as you were before. But some protein and workout sounds good, man. Sounds good. Yep. I have a little muscle, but I can't gain much, and it's hard to sustain. Why do you think that is? Because if you only have a little bit of muscle, you're probably in a position to be able to gain a good amount of muscle. But if you find it hard to gain mass, can you identify why that is? Genetics? I wouldn't say genetics. I would say you're probably not eating enough. But also with limited access to a gym right now, it can be hard to, lift a lot of weights and generate a lot of resistance. You gotta get creative with the body weight stuff. Think you should eat more? I think so too. I think that's like the main thing when people are struggling to gain weight. Probably not eating enough. Yeah. Ooh. Why are those macros so low, Dottie? Oof. Watch that video, Duke, an exclamation mark bulk. You need to get enough calories. Yep. That's the main thing you should be focusing on is calories. That's pretty low calories there. 2,200, ooh. Stinging cows. Woo. Six is probably okay too, I guess. We'll see how that feels as we go. Oh man. Woo. I mean, your macro breakdown is fine, I guess, but I'm just wondering why your calories so low. What's my ideal weight? Depends on what I'm trying to do. I'm usually going up or down. I think the weight I'm at right now is pretty good, but I want to continue to gain some weight, gain some muscle over time. So I'm not really trying to stay the same. Trying to stay lean but slowly increase strength and size. I mean, you're gonna stay real fucking lean. Trying to go to calories. I don't really see you gaining much strength and size on that unless you're really new to lifting. I would say if your main goal is strength and size, you probably need to eat more than that. But if that's working for you, that's fine. I would still try to increase that calorie amount over time though. Some people want to gain weight to get stronger and then get leaner. I mean, sounds fairly standard. Yep. No, my elbows are okay. I want them to stay that way. This kind of feels good. Yep. 225 main sets at max 315. Great. I'm just saying if you want to get stronger, it's going to be a good idea to get some more food in your system. That's, if you're doing good where you're at, that's great, but once again, ultimately, more food is going to be your ally. Whew. didn't eat enough yesterday. So I'm feeling it. Didn't get quite enough food in me. All good though. Sure thing, leave a tap open for us. We'll be here for a bit. What do calories recommend? Well, what is happening to your body weight at that amount of calories? Are you going up or down, or staying the same? Because it's not necessarily like, it's you and your goals, right? I'll just say, if your goal is to get stronger, staying really low calories and losing weight is probably not like the way to do that. But if your goal is to lose weight and still train hard and you're able to do that, then that's fine. That is just pretty low calories though. But if you're very diligently hitting 2,200 calories every day, but hard to do that, well, I mean, it's probably hard to bench 315 the first time, right? But you slowly add weight up to that, hitting that, and then you can continue to add weight, you know, over time as well. So just do the same thing with calories. You gotta progressively overload your calories too, if your goal is to get stronger and build muscle. So like when I diet down for my competitions, I don't even think I go quite down to 2,200 calories. And I weigh about as much as you do at around 6 foot when I'm like super bone dry lean to compete, right? And my calories are more like 2,500. I'll show you. There. That's like my 6 foot 185 right there. And I wasn't even quite eating that low. Yeah. My goal is definitely not that lean right now though, so I'm eating more and trying to build. I weigh about 216 right now, I'd say. Around 216. And we're trying to go up. But yeah, eating enough to grow can be kind of a pain in the ass sometimes, for sure. I'm a pretty good eater, but even I kind of get sick of eating sometimes. Takes time. You gotta eat like all day long. Then if you have days like yesterday where you don't quite eat enough, you feel kind of bad after too. So we'll figure it out though. I'll add another meal to my stream today, I think. Oh man. Bikini model calories, oof. 600 for 1 pound a week? Oh man, that sucks. That's low calories for only 1 pound a week. Oof. Think intermittent fasting is a way to lean out? Not on its own, no. The clean eating and the window, those are both irrelevant, right? What matters is the amount of calories you're eating. I think eating good nutritious foods and not eating all day long perhaps, if that's something that keeps you from being in a deficit, could help, but staples my diet when I'm gaining? White rice. A lot of that. A lot of that. Always eat clean. I eat 4,000 clean calories a day right now, so it can be done. But yeah, you might want to start eating 2,300 for a week, and then 2,400 per day for a week, and then 2,500. You can probably add like one more slice of bread per day, right? Like probably. You can probably do that. You know? Or a half a cup of rice. Like you can probably add 100 calories in your day. And if you add 100 calories in your day for 2 months, you're eating 800 more calories than you used to, right? Which is pretty good. You can go slow enough that the process is comfortable for you. Just once again, if one of your goals is to get bigger and stronger, it's going to be valuable for you to start working on getting your food up as well. And if you do that slowly, you can still stay relatively lean, right? You don't have to go nuts and be in a big surplus, but if you're uncomfortable eating a whole lot, you're probably not going to accidentally get a massive surplus, right? But that's just part of the deal. You got to progressively overload those calories like you would your weights and reps at the gym, you know? It's potentially even more important. Oh man, the weight's moving fine, it's just heavy. Everybody's talking to me about that. Like, how often have you ripped your pec off the bone, like lifting? Like, I think that's the second time I've seen somebody tear their pec like that. Not that it can't happen, but I mean, it's not real common. But it does suck though. It sucks to see that. Definitely. But I'm not on drugs and I'm not trying to incline press 500 pounds, so I think I'm okay. I think I'm alright. That sucks though. That's a bummer. Yep. So Naughty, you could just add some oats to your protein shake, and that would probably be another 100 calories or so. It's super easy. Have another serving of quinoa. Yep. Or if quinoa is heavy, you could have white rice instead. Right? Callum always getting hurt too much too fast. Well, Callum does some crazy stuff. Hopefully he's not doing crazy stuff right now as much, but yeah, I mean, I think drugs definitely change the equation for sure. But I mean, I'm not doing anything crazy. That does suck though. But people come in here and be like, "Ooh man, I don't know if you should be bench pressing." Like, it's pretty dangerous. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna change this because now my earbuds are getting mad. But yeah, if it's like, "Oh man, that one guy on Instagram got hurt bench pressing. Are you sure you're gonna bench press today?" It's dangerous. Maybe adding some oatmeal berries to the shake? Yeah, exactly. Because that'd be a really easy way to add like a couple hundred calories. And that can help make a difference, especially if you're losing weight. If you're only losing like 5 pounds over 8 weeks or so, you're not in a big deficit. So adding a couple hundred calories could make a difference, right? Yeah, I'm definitely a power lifter, but you can absolutely get strong naturally. I'm telling you, man, we talk about it so much because it's so important. It's the food, man. It's the food. The training for sure, the sleep for sure. It's the food, man. Good. Oh. If you wanna feel strong and recovered, feel like an animal, eat 800 grams of carbs a day. You don't need to hop on SARMs when you're eating 2 Pop-Tarts for breakfast and thinking you eat way more than you can stomach, you know? It's like, I eat so much, I can't gain weight. I think I've reached my natural limit. I'm 21 years old, I've been training for 3 years, by the way. I think it's time for the SARMs. It's like, holy shit. Nope. Gotta eat. Got to eat. Yep, it's a daily thing, Techo. Yep. Yup. I'm a pro, you can't, as a natty, you can be a pro natural bodybuilder. That's what I have earned the distinction of. But yeah, professional sports at the highest level, performance enhancing drugs are part of that equation for every sport. However, that's just not the path that I'm interested in being and taking, right? So, yeah, that's awesome, Nutty. Like I said, man, you're probably stronger than me on less calories, so you're a freaking animal. You're gonna be a beast when you start eating a little bit more too. That's crazy. I've got me by a little bit on the squat and bench, but I went a lot more than when I did that. Oh, you're a beast. Oh, man. That's pretty much a chest day. I'll do a little bit of back too. Yeah. Same thing as usual, just good old carbohydrates. The teeniest little bit of pre-workout. Your shoulder bench, that sucks. I would definitely go slowly. Yeah. 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 I mean, if somebody's a drug-tested athlete who competes in drug-tested natural shows, I mean, probably natural, right? Probably so, right? I feel like I've heard of the Ori guy. He's just a beast. Just a beast. Here we go. I usually just wear wrestling shoes these days. Good old wrestling shoes. Man, tough stuff today. Whew. Man. Oh. I mean, I get it, Bobby, but like, why would you? Like, natural bodybuilding is not like where the money is. Like, why would you bother taking just a little bit of drugs and then lie about it? Like, if you want to compete, enhance, just go do that. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of weird. That being said, I've competed against and beaten people who are on drugs in natural shows, almost every show that I've done. But, you know, they've got caught disqualified, so. It's just weird. I don't understand that psychology, personally, but I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, it's definitely like not cool to do that. Florida, thanks for the T2 14-monther, man. Appreciate it. You're gonna go to the answer? I don't think so, no. I got like a family, man. There's no reason to like screw my elbow for something that's like a hobby, essentially, right? I mean, training is like essential to my enjoyment and my life. But it's not the kind of thing where you sacrifice everything to just be like a little bit better. A little bit different, I would say, even. Like, I want to be able to train and enjoy working out forever, and I don't want my body to be like shattered from drug use. You know, it's just, there's no point for that for me. Yep. Yeah, it's unfortunate, brain surgeon. What I compare it to is like drinking. When you're young, you like go to parties, you like, you know, you experiment with alcohol and stuff like that. And it can have a very negative impact on you for sure. But it's like, you know, if you're going out and about making not so great decisions, it's like you're young, you know, whatever. But if you go and have whatever, make bad decisions with respect to your hormones and your organs, messing around with like SARMs or steroids when you're like 20, you can really fuck yourself up. So we do have this discussion fairly often about why it's not a good idea to do that. So, not good. Coleman was using drugs since he was 17. I didn't know that. Still insane. There we go. 5x3. Let's see what we can do here. See what we can do. I'm just gonna do 265. Little light day of benching today. Yeah. There we go. Oh man. Everybody that comes into chat who's used drugs when they were younger and now they're a little bit older regrets it. So just take that into account. Nice easy threes, I think, with 265. Some nice easy triples. Those should not be too bad. Oh. Yeah, young people don't want to eat, Michael. I mean, if it's medically necessary not eating, you gotta do what you gotta do. But me personally, I wouldn't do it unless I needed it. Right? Because that would be the end of your natural bodybuilding adventure. I say career, but you know, it's not really like my career. Bodybuilding, right? But yeah. Yeah, I didn't know that Ronnie started using stuff that early. I always thought the anecdotal story about, like, was it Flex Lewis? There's somebody, you know, giving Ronnie some vodka, coffee, and pizza. I interpreted that as they told him about steroids. Yeah. My interpretation was that was when Ronnie understood that everybody else was on steroids except him. And then when somebody fucked up and told Ronnie that steroids existed, they all lost every show for the next 8 years or whatever, right? It's like, if you were one of those bodybuilders at the time, like, who the fuck told Ronnie about steroids? Now we're all fucked. Like, that was my interpretation. I could be wrong. That was pretty funny. I really about vodka and coffee. You know what I mean? Like, who told him about this stuff? Now we're doomed. But no, he was probably taking stuff before then, but whatever. Whoa. But when it comes to bodybuilding, it'd kind of be, it'd be pretty lame to be taking like a medical dose of hormone therapy just to keep you in a healthy range, and then having to compete in the NPC against like people who are just juiced to the gills. That would kind of suck. No, I've not used that naughty no. Just eat less calories for dieting. Yep. My pre-workout preference is the bodybuilding.com one. Here you go. You want to eat pizza, but you're on a diet. Well, you can't eat pizza on a diet. It's got to fit in your macros. You know this. There's a fat loss video, there's a subs video. There you go. You just might not be able to eat infinite pizza. Yeah. There's a lot of money for it to be yoked and natty to sell your subs to beginners. I mean, could be. Could be. But, I mean, that's fairly immoral, right? So, fairly immoral. But yeah, I mean, I guess that would be one thing. But then again, I mean, you can sell your subs to people not falsely claiming natural, right? I mean, people don't really care. Like, they'll buy your stuff. There's no reason to lie about it. I mean, honestly, if somebody thinks a supplement is making the difference in their physique, they're, you know, they got the wrong idea anyway about what supplements do. So they're already kind of misled somehow anyway. But I don't think anybody really cares whether you're natural or not. So why bother lying about it, right? That's not going to do you any good as like a social media person or anything else, right? Right. Like we've been saying, ZD, it's not a good idea, man. It's not good. Exclamation mark plates, peace. There you go. Yeah. Whew. As long as you feel good and happy, it doesn't matter what you take as long as you don't hurt anyone else. I mean, maybe. I still care about you guys, so people ask me like, yo, I'm 20 years old, I've been training for 1 month, and I think it's time for me to hop on the juice so I can become an IFBB pro. I'm gonna be like, nah, not a good idea. You know, like... But you do affect people, you know, so... I recommend that you don't do it, like... I also think it's not a good idea to you know, smoke cigarettes, right? Like, don't do that. Doesn't matter as long as I don't hurt anybody else. Well, you know, maybe, but it's still bad for you. It's still not good. So I still recommend you guys make decisions that are good for your overall long-term health. Yeah, definitely don't lie about it. But, whatever. Alright, what's this belly belt for? Just flexing your core against it, yep. How many grams of creatine? 5 is fine, yeah. 5 is fine. Once again, Nani, we gotta get you eating. That's the main thing that you gotta do, is you gotta eat. You don't gotta hop on the G8. Gotta eat. Yeah. Oh man. Here we go. Oh. Whew. A couple more sets of this. Are we gonna do some inclines today? Maybe. Thank you, Dizzy, for the 2 months, man. Big flex for you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You can try this, Skater. Let's see how that goes. How much time needs to pass for diet to show? I mean, you should. Have you watched that fat loss video yet? I get the feeling you have not. Start there just real quick. Yeah. Real quick. That's where it all begins. Yeah, 3 pounds a week is kind of fast, but if you're like just starting off, that's not unreasonable. I just use the bodybuilding.com pre-workout ZD. That's all. Yeah, 2,500 is a good start. That's still pretty low calories, but it's, you know, it's moving in the right direction. Yep. That'll help a little bit. That might put you in a surplus. Yeah. I usually just use monohydrate creatine. That's fine. That's fine. Should do a couple more sets of 3. A whole lot of benching. Or we could just leave it at 3x3 and do some incline for a bit. Even I've been doing incline. Might not be a bad idea to do a little bit of incline ski. This is feeling good though. Maybe I'll do a couple more. I like the way flatbench is feeling today. Like, once you get to the heavier stuff, it feels pretty good. It's kind of fun. Incline could be nice though too. But I might want to make it a nice, even couple of reps. Could even go down and pump with like 210. That 3.1 to maintain, yeah, that's not unnormal, you know, out of the sort of realm of normalcy for active peeps, for sure. Yeah, seasonal depression is the real deal, sucks. What's up, Marky? How much water drinking? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. The thing is, that any water retention is intramuscular water retention, which is not a bad thing, right? A high grade muscle is a healthy muscle, so it's not a bad thing. I'll do 2 more here. But you can try Definitely see which one you like, for sure. See which one feels good to you. Some nice easy threes. I mean, I'd rather just sit down while I'm gaming. I usually get up every hour or so, but usually just exercise before the stream and maybe a little bit after too. Well, I don't mind sitting down while I'm gaming. Did you watch that fat loss video though? Did my water take? I mean, once again, I've been drinking a lot of water for a while, so I don't have a problem drinking water. All right. Oh. Thank you so much for 91 back, man. Big flex for it. Thank you, dude. Thank you. I'm not really an expert. Just a gym rat. Been doing this for a while, so happy to share my experience and understanding with you. No, I wonder if they call myself an expert, though. All right. One more little set of flat bench, and then we'll go from there. Gano, thanks for the 5 months, man. Big flex for you. Whew. Let's go. And we got a little bit more time to lift, so we could maybe weave in some incline or just cables. See how it goes. 3 years now? Great. Yep, that's a great start. Great start. And once again, I know we've been talking about it a lot, but once you start getting that food in you, that's when the big gains will start coming your way then. That's when the big gains start rolling in. Start focusing on that food, taking that seriously. The food changes the game, man. Whether you're trying to lose weight or gain weight, and it's a game changer once you start tracking your intake and moving in the right direction. Okay, one more little benchy. Lovely. Oh my goodness. What the heck? First of all, Teco, thank you so much for your fresh sub. Big flex for you. Tissy. Oh my god. Thank you so much for the 10 gifties. Popping off, man. Let's go. Yo, if you guys got a sub from Tissy, make sure you hit them with the flex. You don't want to pack on fat? Yeah, you won't. If you add calories slowly. So here's the math, Naughty, okay? It takes about 3,500 calories of deficit to lose 1 pound of fat, right? So if you've been losing maybe like half a pound, 3/4 of a pound per week, doing 2,200 calories, that puts you in what, like a 400 calorie deficit? So if you add 500 calories, you're only going to be in a 500 calorie surplus for the whole week, which takes, you know, a month to gain a pound, right? More than that to gain a pound, right? Sorry, not a month, but I'm trying to think about my math on that one. If you're only like a 100 calorie surplus, it's going to take you a while to gain weight. Basically is what I'm saying, right? So it's gonna be a while. But you can just use that math. But if you start eating and start gaining weight faster than you want, you can slow it down. But I think adding like 500 calories is probably not gonna be too much for you. Like, but you can do it slowly. Thank you, Darth Eagle, 52 months. Man, Big Flex, and Mooter, 52 months. Back-to-back 52 monthers on both accounts. You love to see it. He hit this with a double. Thank you, man. What's up? What's up? Oh, got a hype train going now too. Oh my goodness. I think that does take into account the 10 gifties, which puts us at a level 2 already. Beautiful. You guys should power up that hype train. Every sub, gifted sub, and Super Saiyan Ascension. We'll pump that bad boy up. Earn yourself some emotes. Oh my god! C-Guest popping off. Big flex for you and big flex for all 20 of those gifted subbies, man. What in the world, dude? We gotta get some big old bench flex loving it badge. Give the hype in the chat for C-Guest. Popping up, bringing the heat, powering us up this morning. Thank you so much, man. What an absolute legend. Thank you, dude. My goodness. Popping off. You just love to see it. Thank you, man. Oh, let's do some stretch and squeeze incline here. Keep it pretty light, but oh my gosh, thank you, C-Guest. Crushing it, man. Crushing it. Got the Super Saiyan 3 Ascension and big time gifties. And Tizzy, thank you so much, Big Flex, for the 2 months. Welcome back, and thank you so much once again for the gifties. Getting things started off strong today. I appreciate it, team. We got some really cool stuff on the way, man. So, oh, what in the way? Where's Vextra like coming out of nowhere? What the heck? Vextra getting 20 subs as well. Big flex for you, and big flex for all of those lovely fresh and subbies and hooking up Paradox. Big flex for you and Vextra hooking up Matt in particular. And I think Vextra's trying to get every single person in this chat sub right now. Hitting them with the direct strikes and tactical strike subbies. Thank you so much. Let's go, indeed. Oh my goodness. Bring me the heat this morning. I've really been enjoying the Vextra live streams too. I think our, obviously I'm just a bit of a grind lord when it comes to WoW, but I think our game choices in terms of like RPGs are pretty similar. So I'm really enjoying those streams. Oh my gosh. What a way to start the day. Absolute mega pumpers. Help you guys, happy to. I'd be happy to. Say the word. Happy to. Oh man. Oh. Now's a good time to get started. Even as an at-home stuff. Yeah. He's potatoing out. Now we can't have that. Can't have no tatering going on. That is far too kind. Thank you guys so much for the insano sunburst. Almost completing a level 4 hype train while we're at it. My goodness. That's a pretty insane way to start the day. Oh, off to a super strong start. My gosh. We're gonna still pump a little bit more incline work. Probably do a little bit more back action just to get the feeling right. But we're getting after it. Oh. The flat bench work was great today, so that's good. And of course, the height is unreal. Way to work, team. Way to work. Thanks for supporting the games and gains. Oh, man. Let's see how the incline feels. This will be nice and light. Just a little stretch and squeeze activation work. Oh. Oh. Extra Life lost their minds trying to get us level 5 hype train, successfully doing so with another massive 20 gifty power up. Thank you so much. And welcome aboard, guys. You guys got to show Extra Life some love in the chat. Big pogs, big badge flight to loving some badge gifty hype. Oh my goodness. Pumping the morning stream. Holy moly. Yeah, but getting some Apex in with this would be fun too. There it is, baby. Can't get my hype train going without a super saying, God, ascension, let's go, see you guys. The gold got blended red. Let's go, dude. Hit this man with some big bad SSJ left in the shot. I gotta do some curls for this hype, man. I gotta get some curls going, dude. We are at that point in the workout where we're allowed to do curls again. We're a little bit late in the day. Oh my goodness. Bring the heat. That hype train, we're getting mighty close to maxing that bad boy up. Holy moly, let's go indeed. All kinds of hype going. Seagus laying the lumber with the Super Saiyan God Ascension. Thank you so much, man. Oh. And yeah, I got my bar from Rogue, and playing with this in the morning would be great, especially when I'm getting up a little bit earlier. We'll have to see when we can make that happen, but we do need to make it happen. Oh. This is my boy. That man is a beast. Oh. He's a beast. Oh. Get a little bit more back action there. Yeah, Fexter going in today. Fexter and Seagust forming the fusion technique to get us to almost 100 subs in the day. Not even know our morning workout yet. Goodness. Feel the power today. Oh, man. Woo. Want to get a little bit more back activation in today, too. Definitely down to help you guys make some gains, Fexter. Thanks for helping us make some gains today, too. Making all kind of dragon gains in the chat. Man. Woo. You guys might be getting yourself some real nice emotes off this hype train. Got a minute to go to give it to level 5, but you guys are gonna be getting some emotes either way. That is insane, the power already today. So that helps someone progressively increase the reps and the weight, yeah? I can see myself at my peak. Oh, get out of my head! My God! I already told you! See this! Show us anymore. Show us how to do it! It will take more than head gains to stop me. You may have invaded my mind and my body, but there's one thing that Saiyan always keeps. Bajheera, Super Saiyan power, Super Saiyan energy, and Super Saiyan pride. With the Super Saiyan God, Majin Vegeta Ascension. Oh my goodness, maxing out the hype train with 10 seconds to go, man. Oh my gosh, dude. Thank you so much. Jeez Louise. There we go. That's a good one, huh, Jenny? What's up, Jenny? Good morning. I don't know if I'm really at my peak every day in terms of like peak strength, but we try to work on something, you know? Try to improve at something. My goodness. A maxed out level 5 hype train to start the day in the gym. What in the world? Yeah, enjoy the emotes, man. Thank you so much, C-Guys. Jenny, did you say that Extra Life came in here 40 plus subs. Extra popping off today too. Showing us some big time loving in the sub gifty department. Pumping up the dragons. Pumping up the games and gains today. Holy moly. Oh, I see you guys have been feeling it too. Oh my goodness. Insane, team. Now, you don't get that golden god badge for nothing. That's a powerful, powerful saying. That's like 135. I'll probably put 155 on. It's real light. Yeah. But at the end of all the other benches we were doing, a little bit of light incline feels pretty good. I'm gonna put a teeny bit more on though. That stretch and squeeze action after the upper chest after doing all the flat benching. Pop it off. I mean, I feel like out here the sun has probably barely come out. The Saiyans are already ripping a hole in the universe, shaking the very fabric of existence as we know it. And everybody keeps talking to me about that. I mean, it definitely sucks, but it's not what I want to be thinking about when I'm trying to do chest day, right? Oh. Oh. That kind of video should have a warning on. I thought it was like a meme, like have a good spot, like how it looked like Larry was like just holding the weight up. But nope, that dude really got hurt. That sucks. Oh. Oh. But I'm not quite lifting that much. I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be alright. That sucks. Oh. We'll just keep hammering out some sets. Whew. Yeah, you guys both asked the same question, back to back. Yeah, I think incline bench is good for upper chest, yeah, for sure. Have you experienced looking after bulking? Yeah, you definitely gained some fat. Oh my goodness. 1 month away from the big 100, big flex for Unreal Chef. Back at it again. The Unreal sub. Let's go, dude. You don't want to be benching 500 pounds, bro? not looking to bench 500. Yeah, probably not gonna be benching 500 either. I probably should show incline more love, but it's usually like light after flat bench. Maybe that's why my upper chest sucks, but I don't know. Feeling some activation there. You good? 225 bench 505. Nice. Yeah, big fan of the hex bar. Definitely. Get throwing flat, I believe it. I believe it. You're some kind of mutant. You're some kind of mutant. Do I prefer normal bench press or using manuals? Manuals? I mean like a what's it called? Like a Smith machine? Just machines in general? I'm not definitely a big fan of like flat barbell bench, but machines are really fun. Yeah. Oh. Maybe. Maybe, Burner. It would definitely be a change in direction to focus on a 500-pound bench press. That'd be a different kind of ball game. For sure. But doesn't mean that you're not a mutant. You're insane. Oh. And you guys are all insane for contributing to the hype train and the power level today. Hyping up the gifters and Saiyans. Getting some serious power flowing right off the bat today. It's nutty. Insane. You guys are getting the day started off real strong for us. Start the week off real strong for us. We got some really cool stuff coming up, so keeping the positive vibes rolling and that good power flowing means a lot. Helping us get that momentum rolling, you know? Really cool stuff coming up. Man. Is it possible to progress and gain without supplements? Well, yeah, I mean, obviously. And Paradox, I'm gonna ask you one more time. Did you watch that nutrition video that I linked you and asked you about? The reason why I'm so insistent on it is because I want to make sure that you have the basics understood. Because one of the things that can happen is like, you just kind of ask questions and don't listen to the answer and then just come up with another question and just keep asking stuff. But I want to make sure that you're actually getting information because it builds on it, right? So, that's going to help you out if you're actually interested. But supplements are just that. Supplementary, not essential. I think they're fun. Yeah. Dumbbells? Flex, you know what I mean? Yeah, I like bar better than dumbbells for like benching and stuff, yeah. But either way. I'm gonna do a few more sets of this. And tomorrow is actual back day. Good. Woo. It's good. Yeah, it's mostly just about your overall intake. Yep. Overall intake is the important thing, not really your eating window, right? Your macro percentage breakdown is also kind of just not as important as the actual numbers of calories you're eating, but if that's feeling good to you, that's awesome. That's good. That's real good. That's what you want. Just finding something that works for you, but because the basics are really simple, so you can find a variety of expressions that work for you and feel good, but fortunately the basics are just that, really simple. So a few things that are important, then it's like up to you to kind of figure out how to do that in a way that feels good to you. But hearing something like anabolic fasting, like that's a big red flag to me. It's like, okay. It's like saying like cold fire or dry water. It's like, wait, what? It sounds cool. It doesn't really make sense, right? Sounds cool though. These have already filled your shoulders. Yeah, I mean, it's just you gotta get your chest out, but if you feel better with dumbbells, that's fine. I mean, fasting, same thing, it's irrelevant. Right? Whether it's a myth or not, do fast cardio? Well, I mean, I think cardio is, fasted feels better than with a full stomach. So I'm with you on that. It doesn't necessarily burn more fat. Yeah. Yeah. What's up, Josh? Is it possible to drop 2% body fat in 3 weeks? I mean, it's mostly, I mean, probably you're not going to be eating very much during that time. I don't know if I'd recommend that. I mean, yeah, I mean, for you, you're already fairly lean, right? I feel like for you, it's time to start getting you to make some gains. If you have my opinion. That does tend to be my opinion, though. I do tend to have the opinion that it's time to make some gains. Yeah. But, I mean, if you're fairly lean already, it's just a matter of how big of a deficit do you want to be in. Because 3 weeks, you can lose 6 pounds if you're fairly aggressive with your deficit. Even just losing 2 pounds a week. And if that equates to 2% body fat, maybe, but I don't know. Definitely very lucky for sure. Trying to make the most out of it, man. Trying to take the opportunities we get and work real hard. Take the encouragement and belief that you guys have in me and do something cool with it, Is there any reason why you would want to do that in 3 weeks as opposed to like a little bit longer than that? I mean, you could. It's gonna probably be uncomfortable. Gonna be in a big deficit. How tall are you, Josh? I mean, what are your goals? Because like if you're trying to have a physique, there's gonna come a time where you're gonna need to build some muscle too, right? So you're 185? Now I'm gonna flex on you just a little bit, okay? I'm gonna flex on you. This is me at 185. At 5'11", 6 foot. So, and this is probably closer to like 7 or 8% body fat probably. So if you want to build a physique that's like muscular, you're gonna have to take some time to build muscle too. Because what can end up happening is you just kind of diet down and you just end up looking skinny. So it depends on what your goal is. Right now, I see you doing like a lot of explosive training, like jumping and backflips and stuff, which is crazy. It just depends on what your goals are. Because I don't know if this is your situation, but some people just try to diet down into a ripped physique, and you have to diet down really far because you don't have like a whole lot of muscle built up yet, right? So you just want to keep getting leaner and leaner, expecting to see like muscle pop eventually. And if you don't have a lot of lean mass built up, it's just kind of hard to get that point, right? You're trying to put on gains and not losing mobility. It's unlikely that you're going to lose mobility. Yeah. And it certainly won't happen quickly. And if you're also trying to lose 2% body fat in 3 weeks, the calories that you're eating are not really conducive to building muscle at that point. If you're pretty new to lifting, you can probably build some muscle and lose some fat at the same time, but it's kind of hard to make big muscle gains while being in a situation of losing a lot of body fat, especially when you're relatively lean already, right? Like, how many calories are you eating per day right now? But yeah, you're not going to lose mobility as long as you continue to train your mobility during your bulk too, right? I tell all my friends to quit worrying about being skinny and make some gains, so yeah. That's what I tell everybody. My wild buddies Sony and Josh, Zaru, they generally keep it a little bit leaner. I don't always tell them that they gotta start making some gains. So you guys all like to stay lean. I respect it. And are you working with like a coach or anything? He's helping you set up your diet or whatever? 200 calories? Yeah, that's not bad. That's not super low. I'm glad to hear that. That's good. Yeah. Like to have those abs all year round? Well, my abs show a pretty high body fat. I don't usually stay very lean. I don't think. Not very lean right now. Now my abs probably showed about 20% body fat. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you want to maintain flexibility during a bulk, just continue to do that. Right, so 2,500 could be the jump that you make right now, but you're going to want to continue to increase that, I would imagine, not even. That's good though, Josh. That's exactly how it works, man. That's good. Yeah, and 2,800, I'm glad to hear that. That's not crazy low. That's good. Then you're still losing weight on that too, right? It's good. Probably training pretty hard then. It's good. They're at 400. That sounds pretty good too. Yeah. I'm meeting around 4K. Whew. Around 4,000. I could do 4,500 if I add a little cardio and helps me have a better appetite. I don't know if I'm going to be doing that much though. We'll see. What your maintenance calories would be? All the calories all over the place? Did you hear what I told you? If you know how many calories you're eating, and you know how that's affecting your weight over the course of weeks, and you know that 3,500 calories of deficit is required to lose 1 pound, you have the math. You don't need calculators. You have the math. 2,800, you're building muscle, losing fat. But yeah, don't worry about doing it fast. Just keep grinding then. You're in a good spot, I'd say. Yeah. Gym day? Every day is gym day. So my man though, every day is gym day. For sure. But yeah, if your goal is to continue to lose body fat and you're building muscle at 2,800, that's fine. just once again, my recommendation in general for people is to spend time in a nice surplus and really build. But it sounds like you're like in like a really good like mental, emotional space with where you're at, so I would just keep grinding, right? Until your goals change. Oh man. Oh. But the consistency with your diet now will really help you out even later when you decide to bulk, because you know what you're doing, right? Same thing with like naughty. Because if you're really consistent, you can see what happens at that number, and then you can make adjustments based off of that, which is really good. Because I'm getting about, half pound a week right now, my bulk, that's good. Dude, next week I'm down. I'm down, dude. I'm down. Apex is fun. We gotta probably sneak that Apex in before TBC beta comes out. Yeah, it sounds good, Nutty. Keep me in the loop, let me know how it goes. What if you go to a bulk and went too far, started gaining too much fat? Just slow down your surplus a bit. Panic bulking and dieting is not good. So, but yeah, if you gain more fat than you want to in a surplus, just slow it down. But you're gonna be able to tell whether you're gaining too much pretty easily, right? So it's not gonna sneak up on you. You'll know in a week or two if you're eating too much. But yeah, I would just slow down the surplus. If you want to spend some time around maintenance in a bulk, you can. But doing the panic bulk or panic diet during a bulk is just it's not good. It takes a long time to build muscle. It doesn't really take all that long to lose fat. So remember that. Use that discipline. Use that time to gain when it's time. And I'll tell that to myself too. I gotta tell that to myself too, man. Because it's nice to stay lean for the gram, for sure. Or stay lean for the gram, it's nice. And you don't have to get real fat on a bulk, but like if I want to be better for my next show in a year and a half, I gotta take my eating seriously right now. And I gotta be comfortable having a little extra body fat in order for me to be able to eat enough calories to train and to grow. So the next time I compete, over 4 years from my last show, maybe I can be 5 pounds heavier, you know? That's how it goes. Yep, that'll take some adjustment, Matt. But also, if you're coming out of a big deficit, you will gain weight back more quickly, right? Just like if you're coming out of a big bulk, you'll lose weight more quickly, so there's always that too. Do I prefer? No, I think flat bench is my favorite. But I am trying to do some incline. Just a little bit. I love chest day. So I'm doing a lot. But we gotta maybe do a few more sets and get rolling for the gaming stream. But I'm definitely not a game, Josh. That'd be great. That'd be great. With 250, holy shit. I would be a big fella at 250. I would probably have more body fat than I usually am comfortable with at that point. My body starts to resist a little bit. Once I start getting past like 220, 225. It's giving me a little bit of resistance right now, but we're gonna be fine. But that's what I always say, man. I mean, I'm 31 right now. Like, I mean, if you gain 2 pounds of muscle every year, after 5 years, you're 10 pounds heavier at the same like low body fat. That is nuts. But you gotta put in the work in the off season, man. That's kind of how it works. So I'm trying. 250, that would be a big boy, but we'll see. We got a while to continue to grow, so just be patient and keep pumping. Keep eating. Ugh. Oh. Oh. That's how 235 is. Your body has to fight just a little bit. What the best approach is? Yeah. You push, and then go back to where you're like, drop the calories a little bit, just so where you're a little bit more comfortable. I don't really go into maintenance during those times, but I mean, sometimes like you have to eat more than you're comfortable eating, and once you start getting really sick of that, just eat a little less. But if you need to drop down to closer to maintenance, that makes sense. I try to still stay in a surplus, just not as big of a surplus. Because some days you have those days where you're just like, dude, I'm not eating. Like I'm not feeling this. But yeah, spending some time maintenance could be good. But sometimes it doesn't even need to be like a real long time. It's like a day or so. You're like, okay. All right, I'll be all right. But the RP guys know what's up. For sure. But like going back down to maintenance, if you gain weight, your maintenance will be higher anyway. So maybe that's kind of what you're doing anyway. Man, generating some appropriate level of fatigue. Yeah, I think that's kind of what I do, burner. Just be persistent. So C-bar. Just be persistent. Your body will go with the program. Oh my man! Big flex that Super Saiyan 2. Thank you so much, man. We're trying, dude. We're trying. We got some big freaking power going today, man. Insane morning gym stream. Insane. Whew. I think that was my last incline set for now. I feel like we did pretty good today, though. But we've been working out for a while, so probably gotta get moving. And we've been doing all this talk about eating, and we gotta get to work on that. But just a luxurious pump heaven chest workout today. It's great. That was great. Glad to hear you guys making gains. This is my boy Josh OG checking in. So fun to see his work continue to pay off. And the gains as well, man. That's what you want. You want the homies, making gains. Kicking butt. Oh, he's gonna need to be strong. Because if we're playing Apex together, he's gonna have to carry hard. that's gonna be a real heavy carry right there. Yep. Tell you what, look at maintenance period after your cut. You took a maintenance period after your cut, and now you're coming with the mouth ready to start another cut. Hey, maybe, I mean, if you're feeling it, I mean, sometimes that can be fun. It's just a matter of like what your goals are. Because for me, competition is something I want to do in like 2022, and so getting lean is kind of fun, but I know that in order for my long-term goals, I need to be staying disciplined and making some gains right now. That needs to be the focus, you know? So we'll be lean when the time comes, but I feel you, man. It's fun to get lean. You're excited to open up your present, you know, see the gains you've been making and see how that looks. But gotta be patient too for me. Gotta be patient. 230, 15% body fat is insane. That's like elite natural bodybuilding right there. I'm telling you, man, you would be an animal on stage. An absolute animal. For me, 230 would be like 30% body fat or something. I'd be a chunker. I better be strong though. But that power gut could lift some serious weight. Maybe we'll get there. We'll see. Take our time. But let's go ahead and try to wrap it up on a good note for now. Definitely had a lot of fun pumping today, and you guys crushed the power level. Big time Gifties, big time Super Saiyan power, my goodness. We'll be back basically on stream, probably about like 30 minutes or so to get the gaming stream rolling. We'll play some WoW today, see what else is on the menu, see what if reset day brings us anything exciting, just get some work on that. Maybe there's always the potential to dabble in some variety later. We'll see how it goes. But I appreciate you guys pumping us up, powering us up, and helping us start off the day and the week real strong. We'll see you guys right back here in about 30 minutes, so make sure you guys follow the stream. You can also follow on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram at Bajheera Wow. I'll drop !social in the chat. That has my TikTok as well. Follow me on TikTok and check out the new Bajheera Gains YouTube channel. We're posting some fitness-focused content. It's a lot of like the full workouts that we do, but I also make more like vlog-style content like we used to back in the day. That's the plan. Neil, that's the plan. But let's check back in about 30 minutes for the games. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon. Peace!